Hey guys, what is happening and welcome to another squad builder. Today we're going to be looking at the Silver Serie A squad, so let's go in and have a look at the team that I've built. So starting off in goal we have Juan Pablo Carrizo from Inter Milan, decent keeper, high rated, and he had a stat which was actually 80, which is reflex, and it did show in game, very strong keeper and only 900 coins. Then going on to the right back, an expensive player, Abate. We all know his gold card was really overpowered last year. Since it's gone down to silver, obviously he's more rare to get. 45,000 coins, I know it was a lot higher before. Brilliant right back, tracked absolutely beautifully. And then going on to this first centre back, probably the better of the centre backs is Kalubiali. That is a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah, 6'5" as you can see, high medium work rates, 3 goals as well. He was a very good centre back. And then the second centre back we have Bamba, who's actually on loan at Leeds United, but he wasn't when I first recorded the video. So yeah, he's made the squad. Very good centre back partnership there, very strong and tall centre back partnership. And then going on to the left back we have Zuniga, and he's actually right footed, which I didn't realise until I started playing a couple of games. I just presumed he was left footed, so very wrong of me to presume, but strong left back even though he was right footed. 2-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is great for a wing back. And then going on to the central defensive midfielder we have Alvaro Gonzalez, and the reason why I picked him, obviously 74 rated overall, but great all-round stats. The shooting isn't great, but if you look at everything else, just awesome stats on there. 1 goal and 4 assists for him, very good player. And then going on to the right midfielder we have Niang, and he is a really good player and he showed really good signs throughout the games that he played, but as you can see, 0 goals scored, 0 assists. This team was all about one man, and we'll show you him in a minute. Going on to the left winger we have Kingsley Coman from Juventus, 2 goals, 1 assist. All he's really got about him is a bit of pace and dribbling, but that's what you need for a winger, so can't complain too much. And then going on to the cam position we have Omar El Kaddouri, really good cam, good dribbling, nice pace, and his shooting wasn't too bad either. 4 goals and 9 assists, which was awesome for him. And then going on to the one and only Luis Muriel, bought for 185,000 coins. And I know that sounds a lot, but he's honestly worth it. 88 pace, 84 dribbling, 73 shot. That's all you need to worry about with this guy. His shooting is well better than 73. Honestly, it's so much better. But look at the goal to game ratio. 12 games, 23 goals and 3 assists. By far the best player I've used on a FIFA in so long. Absolutely awesome player. We'll go into detail a lot more in the gameplay. And then going to the last player we have Simone Zaza, the assist king of this team. 12 games played, 11 assists and 2 goals scored. So that is the team, and let's go in and have a look at the goals that I scored. So moving on to the goals now guys, and as you can see, although Muriel scored 23 goals, he didn't make it first on the score sheet, which is a shame. The centre back Koulibaly there scoring, and Muriel getting a nice equaliser here. As you can see, his shooting is absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I soon realised after playing like one game that this was going to be about one guy and one guy only. Muriel, this is a masterclass, this whole gameplay from him, and he's a player that I think I could use over and over again and really not get bored of using. He's just incredible. It didn't matter what players we were playing against, he just absolutely tore through defences. I have one small minor weakness about this player, and it's just his physical. He does get shrugged off the ball if he's not pacing players and he's not getting through, and someone knows how to play and stand up to him. It becomes very difficult, and you really have to play ultra sweaty with him. But as you can see, once he gets through on goal, he just does not miss. It doesn't matter where he gets it. Most players you would play with, you wouldn't really try to take it inside, you just cross it back in. But he holds off a man there. I know his physical's not the best, but he managed to hold him off there and comes in and scores. And just even when it doesn't go in the first time, as you see, this wasn't the only time that happened. He just gets a rebound, it comes back and he scores again. But like I said, he's just one of them players. He's like 1 in a million players out there that you pick up the control and you just think there's no way I can lose when I've got this guy on my team. And I did lose one game, but that was because a guy managed to play me off the park, even though I was scoring goals with Muriel as well. As you can see here, he gets another rebound. And although he was a standout player, there were a lot of players that did very well in the team around him, mainly El Kaddouri, the centre attacking midfielder, and Gonzalez was awesome as well. And Abate held together. I mean, a lot of the games that we played, we had sort of pacey teams we were playing against, a couple of Brazilian sides and stuff like that. And Abate was just absolutely brilliant at keeping up with the wingers. I didn't even bother trying to bring some of my centre backs across to cover. I just kept Abate to run back because his pace is awesome. And yeah, there's not too much more really to say about this team, because as you can see from the goals, Muriel is just absolutely bossing it. I like this goal, probably one of my favourite. A quick free kick, nice one to Zaza, the assist king as I would call him, and Muriel finishing it off with a volley there. And I think it was strange because I played against Zaza on last year's FIFA and this year's FIFA, and I had trouble defending against him, and I looked at his stats and they weren't the best, but he is a really strong player to have and a great backup striker. I think purely for the fact of when you're playing in this team, as you can tell, I had players playing around, but it was all about Muriel. It's like if you have Messi or Ronaldo in your team, you're not going to be really focusing that much on any other player. But in terms of a backup striker, he provides something different. He's a lot stronger. His shooting actually is better, but I didn't really need to use it that much. But as you can tell here, he gets on the ball, nice left foot on him as well, setting up El Kaddouri there, who gets a rebound. A lot of these goals are rebounds, which is really annoying because I would have liked the strikes to have gone in first time, but I can't complain when I'm winning. And Muriel just taking them for a ride there. The 4-star skills and the 4-star weak foot that he has just seems to work to perfection. You see Zaza there having a shot, but Muriel coming in, and it's just his determination. He seems to get to every ball, and I felt like every time I put the ball like here, this kind of shot, you know, didn't hit it best, but it seems to deflect off, and he just seems to get some sort of luck. I don't know whether it's a one-off thing or whether any of you guys have played with him, but he just seems to be like one of them players that cannot put a foot wrong. It's just insane. But Zaza there, as you can see, managed to get a nice goal. He got a couple in this game, and you see he keeps the ball well, nice strength, holds him off, and a nice little finish as well. It's always good to have a left footer in your team. It doesn't matter, because a lot of the left wingers on these games are actually right footed. So have a left footed player gives you another dimension to a team as well. So I would really recommend doing that. But as you can tell, we got to the end of this video, and Muriel will finish us off with yet another goal. This one is 23rd, a very weird and strange volley. But if you have enjoyed this squad builder and you've enjoyed watching so many goals from Muriel, then drop a like and let me know what type of squad you would like me to do next. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.